Strap yourself in, because we're set up, switched on, and ready to go.
You are watching and listening to Chris and Leicester Till I Die TV on YouTube and your favourite podcasts. Till I Die TV, your first choice for everything Leicester City. Tune in and join in now.
And now, here's your host.
Right, Chris.
Good afternoon, peeps. How the devil are we? Welcome along to the pre-season friendly watch-along. It is Leicester City versus Derby County.
Till I Die Watch Along show. Join in the chat and don't forget to subscribe.
And it's live.
Oh, it is indeed live. Welcome along. Have you all got your new shirts on? What is the away shirt going to be like? Is it the gold at the top or is it the black with the green? I just wish I didn't like either, to be honest with you. I can't afford another shirt. I've got this one. But this is Leicester Till I Die TV. Thank you very much for joining us. If you haven't done already, please get over to YouTube and do what it is saying just there, which is exactly there. Subscribe to the channel. It really would help me. Thank you so much. And if you are subscribed, or even if you're not, would you please smash the likes button? It does help with my algorithms. And at my age, believe you me, I need help with my algorithms. But, you know, it does actually, seriously, with YouTube, it does help with the algorithms. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you very much. And if you're listening on your favorite podcast platform, whether that would be via Amazon, Apple iTunes, Google, Spotify, there's so many. We're on virtually everyone now. Thank you for lending me your ears. So this is a pre-season friendly. Can there be anything about a game against Derby that could be classed as friendly? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I think, you know, when you're talking about Derby, Forest, Coventry, those you don't have friendly games. You don't have a friendly rivalry. And yes, you know, I think if we go back to the sad occasion when the boss passed in his accident, yes, you've got all the scarves, and it is, you know, it was much appreciated. You know, the comments we got from Derby fans there were lovely. Football came together for Leicester that day, and I think we really did appreciate it. But when it comes to the match, that rivalry again. Oh, Duff is here. Daniel, good afternoon, sir. Dan, the Burnley man. Awaiting my personal chef arrival with my dietary requirements as noted by my doctor, Mr. R. McDonald. Come on, Leicester. You know, went to the doctor the other week because, of course, I've put on a few of the older COVID pounds, as they say. And he said, I want you to stop eating anything fatty. I said, so what do you mean, like chips, crisps, etc.? And he went, no, I just want you to stop eating fatty. Not bedside manner, not his thing. Yes, I know. I'll give that one of these. Yeah, I deserve it. Okay, so let us have a look. Shall we bring the team up? Why not? Why not, I hear you say. So here is the team that is starting today. Of course, the squads are split, so we can't really read too much into it. Pre-season games, they're usually there for the fitness more than anything, because like I say, there's no way you can plan anything serious regarding formations or anything like that. It is purely fitness, and especially on a day like this, we always seem to do this, Leicester. We have one day when we've got two games, which I can see the thinking behind it. So we've got Derby at 1, we've got Preston North End at 3, so that's up in Dan's neck of the wood there. And so don't read too much into this. But anyway, the starting lineup is, let's just see, somebody has commented. I knew what was coming. We must have the same doctor. Wow, we are related. So the lineup this afternoon is Stolchik on goal. What do you think of him? I mean, both him and Everson came on for a few friendlies and played half each, and they made some howlers. But then look at the Women's Euros. There's been some howlers in that as well. There always is. Let's face it, David James was known for them. But Soyuncu is in the back of the defence. We think we're playing three at the back with Soyuncu, Vestergaard and Amati. Dan has just said there, and I'll come to that in a second, Dan, we've got Tielemans on, Inacho, Ndidi. It's good to see Ndidi back, because obviously he's been plagued with injuries still. So he's back. Pratt, Castagna, Daka and Thomas. Apparently we've turned down 3 approaches from, I think it was one of the Milan clubs for Castagna, not one of the ones we want to sell. Now, Dan says here, what are your... The funny thing said is, because I said this, he was captain for the last game. What the are we doing? Making somebody that doesn't want to play here captain. Now, all right, I know there's rumours and it's all paper talk. A lot of the papers are saying that Tielemans has actually said he doesn't want to sign a new contract, whatever happens. And I suppose he's just going to drop us in it if that's the case and leave on a free and we don't get anything from him. Thank you very much, Yuri. Then again, he could sign an extension if nobody comes in for him. I think the club have got to try now and actually sort of say and stand up. Grow a pair of balls. We've made a complete ass of this transfer window. A transfer director that's not coming in until the end of it. Apparently, it's financial fair play. And let's face it, we have got a lot of players that are on more than they perhaps deserve to be because they are squad players. So maybe we are being a little bit hampered by financial fair play. But yeah, exactly, Dan. Either sign the contract, lace your boots up, or F off. Totally, that is what I've been saying. And if you don't want to stay, I tell you what, we'll put you down in the reserves. Yeah, you can train and play with the under-18s. Don't like it? To you, because I tell you what, it's a World Cup year. And if you're in the reserves, you're not exactly going to be seen a lot by Belgian manager, are you, Martinez? So stick you in the reserves. Well, we haven't got reserves now, have we? Stick you in the sidelines, train with the youngsters, play with the youngsters, and let's see how you get on in the World Cup. So do one of two things, either, like I say, either sign with a big clause in there. And I don't mind you having the clause in there. It's what Harry Maguire did, because he appreciated what the club had done for him. Maybe you don't. I don't know, Yuri. Maybe you don't. But sign it. Get a huge, get out clause, if you like. Any club at this stage coming in for you, we let you go. If it's a top six, or it's let's say a team with European football, or they come in with a certain financial or a combination of the two. Fine, let's do that, because you are then helping the club out. Which you're not doing at the moment. We can't go anywhere at the moment. But there we go. Rant over. He said that's Dan's fault. Blame Dan. It's going to be interesting today because the crowd are all together. All together now. Leicester and Derby fans together. Let's hope nothing kicks off apart from the match, of course. I must admit, I actually went down out. I went out for a drink last night, and I went to my local, and I was sat there at the bar, having a little tonic water as one does. And the ref walked in. I thought, oh no, it's all going to kick off now. I only wish I could do that for the silence of the lambs. I'm no good at it. But there's some. I can see some new shirts in the crowd. I like the green ones are still being worn proudly, and some of the blue ones as well, and some retro shirts. Don't forget, guys, if you want your retro shirts, or you want 10% off your gaming accessories, or you want some Leicester Till I Die merchandise, or some little video intros for about a £5 each, ready in 15 minutes. These are the clubs, or these are the companies that we'd like you to recommend.
Leicester lead again. The goals are flowing here now.
The Leicester Till I Die shop is now open. For all your Leicester Till I Die merchandise, visit the Leicester Till I Die shop at our website.
Indeed. How dare you, Dan? How very, very dare you? You heard something. Jeff, all the way from the Philippines. Hello. How the devil are you, sir? Welcome along. The players are coming out the tunnel. That's not a euphemism for anything. So you're touching the ground there. Let's hope for a good performance from both our teams. Indeed. Not only do we have McDonald's here in the Philippines, but they also have the Philippines equivalent, Jollibees. Okay. I've never heard of it, to be honest with you. Any good? I think Dan is asking you that, which is better, though, in your eyes. Liam Rosenia is the manager now in the hot seat at Derby. As you can see there, that is their starting lineup. Can't say I know Curtis Davis. I've heard of. There's nobody in there that I'd really say. I think they might struggle out of that lineup. Out of the third tier. Here we go. Just to run it through it: Stolchek, Soyuncu, Tielemans, Inacho, Amati, Vestergaard, Ndidi, Pratt, Castagna, Daka, Thomas. Substitutes: Dims, Wright, Chowdhury, Mendy, Maldevo, Flynn, massive size, and Alves. Not disrespect. I hope that half of those players don't get in the team. James, hello. How the devil are you? I am very, very well. Very, very well. It's three watch-alongs I'm doing today. This one, then straight after this, I'm doing one at 3 o'clock for the Preston game. And then I am doing a obviously the last watch along tonight for the Euros. Jeff, and as a Leicester fan, there's quite a few Jolly Bees in the UK. I've never ever heard of it. I mean, I go as far back as Wimpy's. That's how old I am. We're having a minute's silence, I do believe, here. I'm not sure what for. A minute's applause. Okay, here we go. Two laptops watching this, and they're not in sync. Who knew it? Now, I don't know who that was for. I'm sure somebody might tell me if they heard the commentary, but it was nice just to have a few seconds silence there while that was done, out of respect. Leicester about to kick off. So, yeah, any Jeff, for example, like I say, I don't know Jolly Bees. I say, and I go back to Wimpy's and Bruciani. If you're in Leicester, who remembers Bruciani, eh? Oh, love their shakes. That was when shakes were, even before shakes were in fashion. Oh, Bruciani's just underneath or opposite the Lewis's down the back street. Oh, I don't know. We're getting into all my yesterdays now, aren't we? So, Jeff, what do you think of Tielemans being captain? I would not make him captain at all, if I'm honest with you. I don't see the point. To see how we will get on as it goes out for the first goal kick. Thomas can't quite get to it there. I think Pratt is what we need. But I think we burnt our bridges there. I did ask a question. Tell the missus to shut up. There's a match on. How dare she? How dare she be talking over a match? Hi, Myra. How are you doing? Good evening. Morning, day, whatever it is over there at the moment. Now, I'll just say, what did you think of Tielemans as captain, Jeff? Like I say, I'm not for it at all, but I say pleased to see Pratt and Samari had a good game midweek against Hull. Oh, it's a through ball there, but it's too hard for Daka to get onto the end of, and it's straight to the goalkeeper. I wish they'd start putting names on the shirts now. I mean, you know, I know some might be going, but it would help us when we're watching. So, yeah, I think Sumari apparently had a very, very, very good game against Hull, which was nice to see. Did what we got him to do, to be honest with you, box to box. A slip there from Stolchek. It's come across. Have we got it clear? We will see. I've got some little surprises for you later. You're wondering now, aren't you? Let's have a look. Oh, the goalkeeper, he's taking sweeper keeper out to new levels almost there. Derby managed to keep possession though. Just bear with. Oh, again he slips. I mean, there were water in the surface just before kickoff, and that's our goalkeeper and their goalkeeper that have both tripped up. But Leicester on the attack here, an overlapping run there which was ignored. Oh, nice one too. And again, it's too hard. Yeah, it's too hard. And I think that's something to do with the wet grass. That was Pratt unable to catch it there. I think the ball rolled so quickly, and the goalkeepers are slipping over. I mean, as I say, they were watering the grass. Whether Derby are used to playing on that. It's nice to see Liam was in the eight, whatever he called Liam back as the manager, taken from Wayne. Wayne, who's gone off to Wayne, who's gone off to, of course, to DC United. Who knew? I mean, I'm not going to criticise him because apparently he's been investigated because he was paying some of the wages. So fair play to him. Fair play to him. Can you imagine if he was manager now? I mean, you know, Vardy's not in the squad, but yeah, that could have been. I'd have put him in this one if Vardy was still here. I'll tell you, just to to wind each other up. They can't get it out the back at the moment. Derby. Oh, that was a strong tackle there by Leicester. By Castagna, wasn't too happy about it being given though. Okay, so let me just have a look here. Where are we? I'm looking. You know, you're really looking for something. You just can't find it. Jesus, where the hell is it? Right. J. Let's have a look. So we are still 0-0. Our number 4's down. Just going up to 5 minutes played. Well, yeah. Sitting on the fence there, Jeff. Methinks. And if he stays, then yeah, but he should be letting us know. I'm sorry, he should be letting us know. And now let's have. We're very lucky because I've got you know in the Sky used to do the fans watch-alongs when they used to have and you remember when we played Leeds and their fans said they'd win 4-0 and we did. What was it called? Wasn't the fans forum? But it was, you had to say 2 fans, each with a microphone, watching the game. I can't remember what it was called. But I have got a Derby fan with me. Yes, I know. I shouldn't have even allowed him in the house, but I did disinfect him. And tell me, Mr. Derby fan, what do you think of the game so far? Exactly. It was a long build up to an absolutely rubbish joke. I know. I'm sorry. No, yeah. You said what? Okay, that's what I thought you said. Look, I'm amusing myself, so it's a good job you can only see me from here upwards, really, isn't it? Here we go, 0-0. 6 minutes gone. Really? Vestergaard as captain. Interesting, Jeff. I mean, yeah, looking at this team here, I think Ndidi, to be honest with you, Ndidi or Castagna for me. Interesting to see because, of course, with Vestergaard, we've had a couple of offers. Well, we had an offer from Brentford, which we turned down. We seemed a bit strange when you think we need the money, but apparently, we're holding out for more. You'd have thought you'd have taken whatever was offered for him, wouldn't you? Unless he's in our plans for next season. Hail Mary, motherfucker. Yeah, 0-0. Oh dear. I mean, I did actually say on one of the shows, and please, people, you must remember that when I put comments on Twitter, when I put comments on Facebook, or when I say things on these shows, it is not always my Derby is through. Oh, good defending there. So untrue. Yes, it was that came across and got that out the way there. But no, when I say something on my Facebook group, the Leicester LTID Facebook group, the Twitter, or even on here, or if I post Instagram, remember it's not always my actual thoughts because it could be I've put something there that I completely disagree with. But my job as admin for all these pages and owner is to create discussion. Because if I don't create discussion, and I'm just saying, yeah, Leicester are wonderful, Leicester are wonderful, and all that, then, to be honest with you, the site's dead. So, you know, the admins have to say things that are controversial. They do it to talk. Oh, a shot there that's gone out for a corner. Came off a defender there. Talk Sport do it all the time. You know, people say, oh, if you talk shite there, well, they never say anything nice about Leicester. Well, if they did say something nice about Leicester, you're not going to ring up. And then they wouldn't have a show or a station. So they're bound to do that. And you've got to remember that. Oh, they didn't speak very nice about Leicester. So what did you do? Well, I rang up and I don't. Exactly. Anyway, corner coming in from Derby. It's a high swinger. And it's kicked back in and straight into the goalkeeper's hands. Can I just say, folks, if you are watching that, yes, your eyes were not deceiving you. This isn't a build-up match or whatever. We did actually just concede a corner and not concede a goal from it. And just in case you were wondering there. Jeff says, yes, he is joking, but do prefer a captain than outfield player. But yeah, I agree with you. I mean, ideally a midfielder because they're in the middle of the field, aren't they? But they can see both sides. But I agree. I think you just go for your most experienced player. It's Johnny Evans for me all day long. If he's fit, if he's playing, if he's on the pitch, it's Johnny Evans. After that, it's a long ball, but again, Luke Thomas just can't get it. There's some good balls going over to him on that side, but he's just not got the speed at the moment. If we don't sign anybody, and it's looking very like we won't be, is the squad we've got good enough? Because it's basically the squad that won us the FA Cup. It's basically the squad that got us to 5th for 2 seasons running. And yes, when we got all the squad back fit at the end of the season, we were putting 4 and 5 goals past people. We were drawing with Chelsea. And yes, you could say, well, it was only Southampton. It was only this. It was only, Watford. But these were teams we were struggling against at the start of the season when we didn't have all the players fit. The problem with that is, and like I say, yes, I agree totally. We are sort of, what's the word I'm looking for here? Just reading a comment, it's put me off. We've got to keep the players fit, which we couldn't do last season. Even when they weren't playing, they were getting injured. Dan says, expect to see a stronger squad facing Preston. It'll be a different squad. We know the squad that will actually face Preston. The squad for Preston is Iverson Schmeichel, Apaya Evans, Fafana Hughes, Justin Nelson, Ricardo, Albrighton Barnes, Braybrook, Dewsbury Hall, Ewing, Madison, McAteer, Sumare, Perez, and Vardy. So you could probably say that is the stronger squad. If we're going to go down that way, it probably is slightly the stronger squad. Oh, we were lucky there. I mean, you say that, but in this one we've got Amati, Castagna, and Thomas. Let's say Amati, Soyuncu, and Castagna. Probably 3 of our main centre backs. Ndidi, Tielemans, Inacho, Daka. So, yeah, I mean, probably people we know more in the, that fans have heard more of in the later game. And I suppose Preston, I think they're in the Championship with you, aren't they, Dan? I think they are going to prove the bigger threat, if you like, I guess, because they're that division up. But then Derby had a good run to the end of the season. They were unlucky to go down with what, give Rooney his credit. What he had to play with and where he was when he took them over. They were really, really, they are in the Championship. I thought they were. Of course, our ex-player, Paul Gallagher, I think he's only just retired. I think he's about 90, but he was still playing for them. Great penalty taker. Not so good at answering his messages. But yeah, maybe we see that as the stronger threat. And with Derby, obviously, I'm absolutely so happy to see them go down to the third, but I am so glad that they've not gone out of business. I don't know, have they been bought yet? I've not kept up with it, obviously, because it's Derby, but I wouldn't want to see anybody go bust, even Derby, Coventry, Forest, because it's just, it's the heartbeat of the... Oh, we're through! We're not through. It's a corner. Inacho there, I thought, was on his way. A through ball, nearly ball from Tielemans. I think Daka managed to get his foot on it and get it over towards Inacho. I thought he was going to take the corner. He ran over to the corner flag there. It looks like Tielemans. Can I just say, when I just said that, I just realised I do not know Tielemans by his bottom, okay? But I did. Yes, it is Tielemans. I'm just thinking when I said that, you're going to be sat there thinking, how does he know that? Corner comes over, head tennis in the box, and Derby get it away on the far side. Derby obviously kicking right to left as you are looking at it. Fan zone, that was it. Fan zone. Oh, if you haven't seen, search Leicester 4, Leeds 0 fan zone. It is brilliant. I know the guy that did it. He's actually, I think he's in the Philippines now, Jeff, the guy that did that. He manages hotels. He only got married last year. Really nice chap. And he says that haunts him for the rest of his life, what he did. But I've got to be honest with you, it was every fan was in us because Leeds were so cocky. Because when we played them, they weren't acting, although they went down with us at that point, they weren't looking as bad as us. And we went up again straight back down, but 4-0. Yeah, wow. And that was the old Lillian Nallis. Yeah, him with the hair. Lillian Nallis, super shot. Oh, giving it away there. Oh, it's a free kick. That was a trip. He's not going to book him, is he? It's a friendly. Yeah, he did. Well, I don't think it was intentional, but he didn't get the ball. He got the player. It was a definite free kick. Are we doing a watch along? I think it's all set up for me to do, but I'm in two minds whether to do the watch along or head to the club fan zone to watch it. Edging more to the watch along. Do you have a fan zone up at Burnley? I'm just not being sarcastic. It's nice that you do have that sort of facility. God, I enjoyed Fan Zone when it was on Sky Sports. It was so hilarious to watch. It was. But there, ball comes in, and it's nearly hooked away. But Derby retain it, still attacking down this near side, just playing it about now. They've got the boys going to be hit back into the box, and it's all the way across for a Leicester goal kick. Yeah, let's be honest with you, James. We were all on that fan zone, on those fan zones, weren't we? We absolutely, it was great, We watched that thinking that would be me if I was on it. That would be me. And how they didn't swear, I've got to be honest with you, I have no idea. So, 0-0. 0-0. And it doesn't look like Rodgers must be at Preston. The old sports hall round the back of the stadium, what used to be Cafe Clara. I don't remember it, Dan. No. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. But it's good that they do that sort of thing. They do it for all away games. Jeff, obviously, he's got nothing better to do. We think, he's He's watching the Leicester clubs in the Championship next year. Huddersfield versus Burnley. Yorkshire derby, eh? But that, I'm presuming, is next weekend. Oh no, it's Friday night. It is Friday night. I might actually, in fairness, I might actually tune in as well, because at the moment my diary is empty on the Friday. Nobody's. Somebody's got. I'm waiting on two people getting back to me about possible shows. One is an ex-manager, and one is just an opposition show that I'll be doing. But neither of them have got back to me yet. So at the moment, I'm flirty and free on that Friday. So yeah, I will probably, if I'm doing nothing, Dan, I will tune in as well. So we're coming up to 19 minutes, and it is so far Derby County 0, Leicester City 0. Indeed. Leicester play it through down the near side here. Castagne's got the ball. He's getting forward a lot, Castagna. Back to two. Oh, what a lovely ball. Lovely ball. Through it. No, it's gonna be. It's gonna be. No, come on. Shoot. Shoot, you buggers. What the hell? Whoa. How did we not? But what, in fairness, I mean, Tielemans, what a great ball through. How did that not go in? I've got the neighbours probably going to come around in a minute because the window's open. Oh, you all right, Chris? Look at that. 20. Look at, oh! I think he actually, yeah, I mean, it went across. I mean, I just don't know how that didn't go in. I mean, Daka sort of jumped over it. I think whoever was on the other far side sort of couldn't actually pass it. I think he was just making sure the ball stayed in, but then Inacho, couldn't. There was too many players in front of him. But that was a bit of excitement there for a friendly. It was, James. Yes, it was. It was very much wasted. But I don't think it was as best as that bad. Christian, hello, sir. How the devil are you? Welcome back. Did you get a chance to subscribe to us at all? Please do if you haven't already on YouTube. Please subscribe to LTIDtv. And if you are subscribed, or if you're not anyway, please smash the likes. It really does help with, as I say, my YouTube algorithms. He says, is it a total idea to bet Leicester to score a goal in this match? Friendlies are tricky. How strong is this first 11? It's fairly strong. I mean, Christian, we've got Soyuncu, Tielemans, Inacho, Amati, Ndidi, Pratt, Castagna, Daka. There's also Vestergaard and Thomas. Probably, as Dan said earlier, slightly stronger one maybe for the later game. And I think that one is where Rodgers is at. But this isn't a friendly. This is Derby, And if that had happened against Hull, I wouldn't have even got excited. But this is Derby, man. It's a full-blooded East Midlands derby. The players are taking no prisoners through. Oh, that's a lovely ball. Go on, yes. No, too wide. Oh. And with that first chance, Jeff, I know what you mean, but I don't think we were. I think we just got a chance we weren't expecting. It just went a little bit too wide for him there, Daka. But that's twice now we've got through their defence with a good move. This is the Leicester, and let's be honest with you, it's Derby, so we're not like playing Notts County again. But let's see what happens here. Oh, lovely ball down the side. Thomas gets the ball across. Oh, unlucky. No, it's a goal kick. Daka looks up for it. Definitely. Daka looks up for it. I used to love his cartoons, you know, Daka Daka Doo. Anyway. Yeah, they haven't got any ball boys there. The goalkeeper's having to run across to get the ball up. There's the Derby fans, bless them. But no, I mean that, you know, those moves, and yeah, you can say it's only Derby. They are third tier now, but they were second tier only up until a few. Oh, what a good tackle! But it's gone straight to a Derby player. Tell you what, it is end-to-end stuff. This down the near side, number 7 for Derby, and they're playing it out, or they've lost control. They've lost momentum now a little bit, but they're still coming down the side with a nice little pass. Playing some nice 1-2s here, but it's getting them nowhere. Doing it across to the other side, right the way across to the other side, but that was kind of telegraphed there. I don't know if they're going to give Derby the free kick. I think they are, because he's protesting. Oh no, are they? They've carried on. No, they're not giving it to him. They're not giving a free kick. Oh, that's a bad ball there from Derby. Now, come on, what can Leicester do with this? Castagna now is on the ball. I like Castagna. We might not sell Castagna. I really don't. I mean, you know, play both sides. Utility player. It's what he loves. Brendan. Yeah, we've looked good on those last couple of breakaways. As I say, please don't just tell me it's Derby, because it is a local derby. And up until last season, I mean, had they not had those points deducted, there would still be a championship side. So that's what we're looking at now. You know, we're technically playing a championship side. Am I trying to big them up too much? Oh, what again? Lovely. No, it's going to be too hard. He's not going to get it. Oh, I tell you what, we are putting some good stuff together here. I know. Look. I've been critical of Tielemans, only because I'm getting fed up with it. I really want to know either, you know, sign or go, just so we know where we're going. But I would not say that he has put his down his tools at all. He's given, you know, he's still playing, he's still running for the team. I mean, obviously Brendan thinks something to give him the captaincy. Whether that isn't I don't think it's an inducement for him to stay, because, you know, if Casper was here, he'd be captain. But like I say, I'm you know, some players remember Mahrez camping out at Paris airport. Wait for his agent to ring him and tell him where he should get a flight to, because somebody's in for him, and then deciding that he was, and I shouldn't, you know, say, you know, not accuse him of not being mentally ill, because a lot of us have suffered with that, are suffering with it. But he did down tools. Oh, that was lucky. That was lucky that didn't go in. And look at him there. Look at Tielemans, absolutely disappointed. So, you know, fair play to Tielemans. You know, it's not. He's not doing a Mahrez. Maybe doing a bit of a mini Kanté, I don't know. Anyway, he's on the corner here. Corner duty here. And Marty's up. His hands up. Corner comes in. Oh, we've lost it. They're playing on. Derby. The referee's playing on. Again, we weren't able to make anything from it, so maybe we're going to stop conceding from corners, but we still can't gain any advantage from a corner. Who knows? Who knows? It's Derby on the far side now, kicking right to left. They're going to kick it out. Yeah, the player is still down for Derby, so they've kicked it out. I didn't see what happened there. Statman, good evening, sir. How the devil are you? It is 0-0 as things stand at the moment. Very much an end-to-end game. Very much a it's got the local derby. It's a friendly, but it's it's like, you know, it's like me saying to Liverpool, could you have a friendly against Everton? No, you couldn't. And that's the case here. And I say, because if they hadn't had those points deducted, they would still be a championship side now. So we shouldn't be taking them lightly. You know, to me, in my mind, obviously they're not still a championship side, but technically they could still have been. And they nearly stayed up as well anyway, all credit to old Rooney there. But it's 0-0 at the moment. But I'd say Leicester have had the better of the game. We've had some good opportunities, put two excellent moves together, which unfortunately came to nothing. But there we go. Guys, as I say, if you haven't already, please do subscribe. Leicester LTIDtv and smash those likes, because that really does help the channel as well. We've got 34 watching. How many have liked the video? Please just tick that like, and it does really help. Don't forget, we're back at 3 o'clock with the watch along on the other side that we've got today. Travel up to Preston, and then we're back at 7:45 with Doug for a watch along of the France versus the Netherlands, the last quarter final, to see who will go through and play the Germans. Yep. Talking of the Germans, does anybody remember Stan Boardman? There's a question for you. I'm not going to mention his favourite aircraft, but does anybody remember Stan Boardman? I think they will, Jeff. I honestly think they will. Stan Boardman, for those of you that are old like me, I used to find him so funny. Liverpool comic. Always got upset that the Germans were bombing these chip shops in the war. I'm looking at trying to get him on, and there'll be himself and Elton Wellesby, two old TV legends, if you like, from the 70s and 80s. Elton Wellesby, you'll know, he's an Everton fan, but he also used to be the voice of ITV Sport. He was their anchor for the big match. And they had it for a while, and World Cups as well. A lovely man, and Stan, he's in his 80s, but he's still out there on the third kick telling jokes. Amazing. So look, I am looking forward to that. Whether we'll actually get much football talk done with Stan, I don't know. But yeah, Leicester, I tell you what, Leicester are taking no prisoners here. We are certainly taking no prisoners. I can say, Jeff, I think I could see Derby coming back up. Statman Nunes, well, what a good signing for you, isn't he? you got to be happy with the other night. 4 goals. Woo. Anyway, it's a throw to Derby on the near side. Goes over everybody's head. I think it was a Marty got a foot to it, possibly. We're playing some. Oh, that was a lovely turn. Unfortunately, didn't quite get it past the Derby player. It hit his foot down the left wing now. What can Derby get it in the box? They cross it over. Ooh, good defending there from Leicester. A bit last minute, but good defending. But they've still got it at Derby. They're still coming at us. Down this near side. They seem to be coming down this left-hand side a lot more than the right, Derby. Oh, they got some. Oh no, I say they got some ball boys. It's Derby County players. Indeed, James. Thank you very much, sir. Please do that. Please do that. I think I'm only about 3 or 4 off doing the 1.3, so it would be great if anybody that hasn't can subscribe. Yeah, James, you'll remember Stan Boardman, won't you? Well, that was a poor ball then. That was a poor ball. Luke Thomas was free, and it was such no power behind it at all. Just the Derby player just put 1 foot forward and said, "Thank you, I'm having that." So just half an hour gone. And I don't think like the game the other day against Leven that we're going to be playing an extra 30 minutes at the end. I think we should have had penalties for that. That would have been fun. It was 3-3 at the end of the day. Why didn't we just have penalties? Derby in their normal strip of white and black. I'm presuming that's the new strip for next season. I don't know. We've got our new strip on, as I am obviously wearing here, as you can see. Chowdhury and Mendry, they're on the touchline, warming up and watching the game. Will both of them still be here next season? Or will it be either or? Oh, lovely ball through, Castagna. What's he? Yes! Oh, no! Oh! Oh! Offside? Bugger off. Oh! Oh, that. Oh, come on. Where's the advantage for the striker?
Well, I don't believe it.
Again, lovely ball in from Castagna, right behind the defence. Ah, I love that player. I love Castagna. We missed him when he was injured. That's a bit of a Michael Owen statement there, isn't it? So, I don't know what Leicester are doing there. Playing Soyuncu into trouble. It's headed out. It's a Derby throw-in. It's a Derby throw-in. So, like I say, 35 minutes coming up. Thoughts on the game, everybody? I mean, it's been a really, really, really exciting game. You can't deny that. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I think this was always going to be the one game that we did enjoy. The one game that we did enjoy. I'm starving, man. I've not eaten yet today. I'm absolutely starving. I didn't have time for getting ready for this show. Then the next one straight after. Again, Derby player gone down. Are they going to kick it out, Derby? Yeah, eventually they do. But he's up. No, he's not. He's down. Oh, excuse me, guys. No, he's still down. Now he's rolling over. Roll me over, lay me down, and do it again. That's an old rugby song. James, yeah, it's not been a bad game. A couple of decent chances. I think the chances have been more for Leicester though. I'm just seeing if I can get any of the old Stataroonies up. Nope, that's Preston. That's tonight. Derby. Let's have a look. Here we go. So Derby have had one attempt on goal. Leicester City have had 4, of which one was on target. And Derby, their one shot wasn't even on target. So, but Derby have blocked everything that we've thrown at them. And at the moment, they've had more touches and they've completed more passes as well. Jeff, indeed, yes, indeedy. What I've seen, and like you say, I'm not going down the line of it's only Derby or anything like that. Because, like I say, they very nearly stayed up, and they would have done it at those points. So they're as good as a championship, but we are. Literally, I mean, Derby. We can't lose. We've lost to Notts Forest. We've lost to Notts County. We can't lose to Derby all in the same in the same year, can we? Oh, do you imagine? Could you imagine? And Dan's on the point. He's just putting a little few teasers out there. Keep an eye on Dan's channel, the Burnley channel, Turf Moorhouse TV. Do keep an eye on it, because if you all remember what he did when he got to 300 subs, which was eat one of the hot chips things. It was very funny, actually. He didn't find it very funny, but I did, watching him. And then I think it was Statman. I think, if I don't know if you're still here, Statman, you did it. And you were just, yeah, fine. You had nothing. And Dan was like, oh, come on. Two different reactions, totally. So what has he got planned for the 500? Make sure you sub to him and find out. It will be coming soon. It will be coming soon. So make sure you keep an eye out for that. So we're coming up now to the 40th minute, and I think we played well. As Jeff said, more optimistic for the new season. We are seeing a better performance. Definitely. Mate, I don't think he will. Seriously, you don't know. I mean, who knows what the challenge is? But if I was him, there is no way. Well, I wouldn't even try one. I go for a Texan barbecue style Pringle. That's as much as I do with my heartburn. So I think that would probably kill him off. Maybe that's what Kate's planning. I don't know. But anyway, Derby coming forward. We're not closing them down at the moment. We're letting them come at us into the box, off the Leicester player, and headed clear as far as the throw in for Derby. But no, I'm looking forward to finding out what it is, because I know, knowing Dan, it will be good. I mean, the fact that he did that for 300 chips, so I am really can't wait to see and find out what it is. And he's starting to put the teasers out, so maybe it won't be so far away. But well done to him, Amsling, getting the 500. So anyway, Leicester defending that well. A long ball upfield, but no, it was never going to go anywhere other than to the goalkeeper, who was well out of his area. So, yeah, we are looking here at 0-0. Might be a bit of time added on for stoppage time. Like I always say, if they bring the turtles out, we could be having injury time. Told you, I warned you, I'm doing it on every watch along. Leicester at the back. Sunchu, safe ball back to Everson. Oh, sorry, it's not Everson, is it? Stolchek. Sorry, my bad. Interesting to see whether it's Everson or Schmeichel, because they both travelled up to Preston. Oh, now then, what was the goalkeeper doing there? Because he didn't. He came out. I thought he was going to get it. Leicester. It's like watching rugby. This and a scrum. Leicester and Derby there. Not sure how the hell do you decide where that's going. But it's gone to Leicester. So obviously he has a knowledge of where he's a good decision maker, because he gave it to Leicester. He does my Jeff. He deserves. He does have a good channel. Not as good as this one though. No, don't be blowing too much smoke up his arse, young man. No, he's a great mate. I'm going to miss him next season down in the Championship. Oh, wide ball. Nice one. Nicely taken down from Luke Thomas. Crosses it in. Oh, we got a cross in, but it was headed out. And kept crossed back in, and safely jumped for and collected by the Derby goalkeeper, which is not what we are getting from a lot of the Women's Euros goalkeepers who seem to prefer to punch it for some reason. Oh, a bad ball there, straight to the Leicester player. Is it kept in? It is, but then it went out anyway. It's a throw into Leicester. We're into the last couple of minutes now. We are into the last couple of minutes. Can Leicester get the breakaway? Thank you to everybody who has subbed during this watch along. Oh, come on! Come on! That was look at his shirt. I know it's a friendly, but it's gone out. Surely that deserves a booking. Look at it. Look. I mean, why do you do that? Why do you do that? As he was running with the ball, Kelechi, there was another defender in front of him, and I don't think he's even got a booking for it. All right, it's a friendly, I gather, right? So you give him a little bit of leeway, but that was an obvious. That wasn't, well, it wasn't obvious. It was blatant, wasn't it? I mean, see how many minutes time to be added on? I mean, I can't believe the card did not come out for that. Only a minute of extra of an injury time to be added on. So what's going to happen here? Oh, it was a kick straight towards the goal. Kelechi there, wow. But it is still 0-0. Jess says, my wife often tells me I look like a young man from the back. I'm a few years older than you. At last, Jeff, somebody that watches this channel that is actually older than me. That'll be possible. And the whistle's going to go any moment now for half time. So I think as soon as the goal kick is taken, I do believe the whistle will go, as it has indeed, and we are at half time basically. And there we go. It is Leicester City 0. Well, it's Derby County 0, Leicester City 0, but I obviously always put the bigger team first. Thanks if you're watching. We're going to be back for the second half, so don't worry. While I'm away, why don't you nip over to YouTube if you haven't and click that subscribe button and smash those likes. Let's get those lights up. Really does help. I'm going to go water the plants, drop the kids off at the pool, etc. So please, don't go away, or if you do go away, please come back, and we'll be right back after the break.
Leicester Till I Die Watch Along Show. Join in the chat and don't forget to subscribe.
Leicester lead again. The goals are flowing here now.
The Leicester Till I Die shop is now open. For all your Leicester Till I Die merchandise, visit the Leicester Till I Die shop at our website.
Leicester lead again. The goals are flowing here now.
The Leicester Till I Die shop is now open. For all your Leicester Till I Die merchandise, visit the Leicester Till I Die shop at our website.
Indeed, good afternoon. Welcome back, or thank you for joining us if you are new. We've got 32 in the chat at the moment, and we've only got 9 likes. Come on, guys. Smash those likes. Really, you don't know the difference it makes to a channel. YouTube algorithms, don't know what they do, but they actually, well, I do know what they do. They put this channel on the home pages so that when people sort of go on, it matches up. So please, if you can give us a like, please do. And thank you to everybody who has subscribed already during this show. Okay then, James, thank you very much. I'll see you in a bit. Thanks for popping on, James. Hope everything's all right. But yeah, come on, let's hit those, smash those likes, and also hit that subscribe as well if you haven't. But thank you to those that have while we've been doing this. You're talking about Dan and his hot chip challenge earlier. I said I could never do it. I've just had some mild pepperoni because, like I say, I haven't had time for a full meal because I was getting ready for this show. Then we've got another show afterwards. I've got a break between Preston and the Women's Euros quarter-final, so I might actually be able to grab something to eat then. So I've just been throwing some slices of pepperoni down my throat, mild. I'll tell you what, it is. Yes. This is why I don't do curries. Hayden, good evening, sir. Or good afternoon, good day, good morning, wherever you are from. Welcome along. Hope you are well, sir. Not seen you for a while. Nice to welcome you back with all our good wishes. Right, let's just have a look and see this game, shall we? Because to be honest with you, it's been an exciting game. Like I say, it hasn't been your typical friendly. I don't know what sort of crowd the noise they're making, what sort of noise the crowd are making, because obviously I can't have the sound on for obvious reasons. But I know they've not a full capacity because they've not opened parts of the ground behind the goal that Leicester was defending. I don't think there was any fans at all, to be honest with you. But let's have a look at what the stats are telling us here. So in that first half, Derby only had one shot on target. Only had one shot, sorry, and it wasn't on target. They had one shot. Leicester had 5 shots. There's a bit of a Brexit split regarding the possession, with Derby having 51.4% and Leicester 48.6%. So yeah, definitely a Brexit split there. Leicester, I said their 5 shots, 20% were on target and 40% were blocked. Passes, well, to be honest with you, there's about 13 difference. Touches, again, 10 in it. They've had 10 more touches than us, but it doesn't matter. And there's been one offside, which has been Leicester. The better chances have definitely been falling to Leicester. And it's going to be interesting. I'm going to be honest with you. It is going to be interesting to see what happens in the second half regarding the team. because there are going to be changes. I'm no doubt at all there will be changes, and I'm just seeing if they've announced them yet. FC. Let's have a look. Well, they've announced the lineup for Preston. Okay, so this is the lineup for Preston. Schmeichel, Justin, Fofana, Evans, Barnes, Vardy, Madison, O'Brien, Ricardo, Dewsbury, Hall, Samari. That's a strong lineup for a friendly. That's a strong lineup for a friendly, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, they're not announcing sort of any changes, but Soyunchu's out and he is applauding the fans. Let's get back ready for the kickoff. Tielemans is still on, Inacho still on, Pratt still on. I do wish he would stay. I really do. You can stay just a little bit longer. Yeah, all right. I can't sing. I know. I don't know. I fault myself for even trying, really, aren't I? But here we go. So strong lineup against Preston. Let's see what goes on in the second half. Hopefully they'll kick off in a minute. Then I can have a little bit of a break between now and the second match starting. Come on, get your asses out and let's get the game played. This is Leicester Till I Die. It's the Watchalong show. It's Derby County 0, Leicester City 0 in the pre-season friendly. Our last away pre-season friendlies today. The next one after Preston this afternoon is, of course, Seville. The next weekend at home. That is going to be good. We always have one big game, don't we? I just hope they're not as dirty as the Villarreal players were last season and they don't go about deciding they want to break somebody's legs. Yeah. I mean, they were dirty bastards, weren't they? So, we're waiting on Derby coming out, aren't we? That's what we're doing. And here they come. Here they come. Obviously, there's a queue for the toilet. Not saying that they're little, you know what, but well, if the cap fits. If the cap fits. So don't forget, we will also be doing the watch along for later on today. And also, obviously, this afternoon or this evening, I should say, for the final, which looks to be a really good quarter-final game between France and Netherlands. Right, he's checking his watch, he's blown his whistle, and I believe... No, he's not blown his whistle. He has now. We are off. We are off. So, it's been a good test for us, let's be honest. It will be interesting to see whether we can make... I say dominance, but yes, you know, I'm going to say that because I think we did. They came at us. That was, you know, that was fair enough. They did come at us, but I don't think they caused us, you know, any worries. If I'm honest, it's a free kick to Derby straight away. Let's have a look and see. Let's have a look and see how our defending at set pieces has gone. 47 of you in. Let us please smash those like buttons and subscribe to the channel. I think we've got, we've got 43 in now, and we are on. Oh, we've got up to 13 likes. Thank you very much, guys. Much appreciated. It is a strong team for Preston, definitely. I think they are seen as the maybe the tougher opposition, with them still being in the Championship. Devils United, Maisie, how the devil are you? If you like ladies football, if you like Manchester United, or if you just like general football and quizzes, everything we do on this channel, apart from all the Man United stuff, she does. And it's a great channel. Get over there. She was with me doing the watch along for the quarterfinal the other night. How was the match you went to? I mean, to be honest with you, Maisie, I was glad to see Belgium go out, because all I've seen them in the last two games is just sit there and just. I mean, Sweden had 34 shots to Belgium's 3. And I mean, Sweden were lucky. I don't mind playing them, because if they only had about 4 or 5 of those on target. So, what were your thoughts on the game, Maisie? I think we definitely. I'm definitely glad Belgium have gone out. They just offered absolutely nothing for me. Right, so Leicester now kicking from right to left as we watch it. Obviously, Leicester in the all blue strip. Derby in their usual white tops and black shorts. You were sit with the Swedish fans. I sat with the Swedish fans. They were a blast. They were colourful. I enjoyed the game. She says was getting for Belgium, but they played far too defensive. But Sweden again very lucky. Yes, they were. I mean, I thought that had extra time written all over it. But Belgium sat back. Maybe they were playing for penalties. I don't know, but you can't do that. You can't do that against the side that is ranked number 2 in the world. I've got to be honest with you, Maisie, and you're welcome for the shout out, by the way. I've got to be honest with you. How they were number 2 in the world, I do not know. I really do not know. 34 shots, 1 goal in the 92nd odd minute. But I bet the atmosphere was good, like you say, especially with the Swedes. They do like their party, don't they? Eh? A bit of ABBA, Dancing Queen. Yeah, I'll stop. I'm sorry, I'll stop. No joke. There was one stood up next to me the whole time, and she was singing, dancing, etc. She had a flag around her waist. When Sweden scored, she literally took it off and ran across the stands. Nice one. And I've got to be honest with you, what a time! If you were a Swedish fan, what a time to score. That is, ecstatic, really, isn't it? I think Sweden shouldn't be the highest ranked European team, but yet again, not the same team from 2019. Fair enough. And ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching and you like your Women's Super League, that is something that we are going to be covering on both channels, both on Devils United TV and Leicester Till I Die TV as well. And certainly for me, I don't know if about watch-alongs. It all depends when the games are, but we'll certainly every Monday night, and fingers crossed that Maisie will be able to join me as often as she can with Lou on Monday nights at 9 o'clock. We are going to be doing the WS review, so we're going to be looking at the weekend's game. So I'm really looking forward to that, because I'm not going to lie, I've really enjoyed the Women's Euros. But this is a full-blooded friendly. Let's say let's keep it polite and say it's a full-blooded friendly. Dan, who was in earlier, he sat on the toilet. Literally, every time I seem to speak to him, he's on the toilet. I'm getting a bit worried about you, Daniel. Getting a bit worried. Maybe he just goes in there because it reminds me of Burnley's season last season. Because that went down the pan as well, didn't it? Come on. I'm taking applause for that one, because that was quick. Devils United, Maisie says, you'll like the WSL, Chris, and the cup competitions are fab. Well, like I say, I have been very, very impressed with the women's Euros. One or two teams, let's say like Belgium, that I thought, well, okay. But on the whole, I have been really, really impressed and really, really enjoyed sort of every game. Of course, Leicester stayed up last season. They did the Great Escape when it looked like we were going to go down. And what generally happens after we have a season where we do the Great Escape? You heard it here first. You heard it here first. But Liverpool were in it. Liverpool have come up this season. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, that's my mild pepperami. Liverpool have only just come up this season, so it'll be interesting to see how they do. It's funny because you look at I mean Brighton, and you look at these teams, and yes, I mean the big ones. Oh, Daka's, he couldn't quite keep hold of it. You look at the big teams in the men's and the big teams in the women's. You know, Man United's, Arsenal's, Chelsea's, they're all up there. Then you look at Liverpool, and you think they were in the second tier. They've only just come up, and it does take a bit of getting used to. It does get a bit of getting used to. Derby, number 9's not happy. He was not happy at all there. Yeah, he was having a bit of a moan, the old number 9. 63 in the chat, 13 likes. Come on, guys, smash those likes for me. And remember, if you are new, and I'm sure a lot of you are new, please do subscribe to the channel. 3 watch-alongs today. Pratt's got the ball here on the edge. He's thinking about a shot. What's he going to do with it now? He still tries a shot, and it comes off the Derby defender. But we keep possession with Soyuncu. Soyuncu's coming forward now. I don't know if there was any. I can't see if there was any substitutions at all, to be honest with you. I don't know if anybody else saw it, but I couldn't see any. Let's have a look. So I did go to look, and of course, it said the second team. No, it just says we're back out there. It doesn't say that there was any changes at all. And I can't see any. But you know what I'm like. I should have gone to Specsavers. 54 minutes gone. It is still Leicester City 0, Derby County 0, and we're in here. Are we in here? It's a show. Yes, it's a goal. It's a goal. Inacho, get in, my son. Get in. Derby 0, Leicester City 1. Kelechi Iheanacho, top scorer from 2 seasons ago. Then virtually forgotten about. Brendan Rodgers, you've got to look at playing this guy. You've got 2 on the field here, Daka and Iheanacho. What a shot, left-footed shot. Wow. Wow. You do not let this man go. It was, just straight. Look at it. Just look at it. Beauty in motion. Beauty in motion. And it means, I mean, I've got to get Didi Dan out, haven't I? Oh, indeed. Leicester City have gone 1-0 up against Derby County. Eat that, you Rams. Eat that. Oh, come on now, Leicester. We've deserved that. We have deserved that. A lovely move. But we can't, you know, we've got to keep hold of Iheanacho. We've got 3 strikers, you know, and I think that's the minimum a team needs. Is 3 strikers, but Kelechi plays so much better when there's 2 up front, which we're doing today. Yes, get in, says Hayden. Minor says nicely taken goal. Hayden Whittle, Derby gets battered everywhere they go. All the Leicester fans are loving it. Get in, Leicester fans. Come on. Yeah, exactly. I think that gentleman in the green top there is actually saying it's 1-0. I do believe that's what he means. It's a corner for Leicester. Can we get 2? It's up into the box. It's headed out. Only as far as Dennis Pratt. Back to Thomas. Out down the wing to Soyuncu. Oh, I feel so much. We deserve that goal. All the way back to Iverson. He's doing his old sweeper keeper bit. Who are you? Who are you? I mean, obviously it's not over yet, and this is Leicester, but I just could not lose to Derby after losing to the 2 Nottingham sides. What do you think, Kevin?
I will love it if we beat them. Love it.
I know. So will I. So will I, Kevin. And we're coming forward now. Is this Thomas on the ball? A lovely ball out on the wing. Oh, yeah, what a lovely play. Thomas and Nacho, that was so unlucky and very, very nice 1-2 there. A very, very nice 1-2. And Derby belt it away, but it's off the head of a Leicester player. That a free kick? Yes, it is. Yeah. Indeed is on. So that's nice to see. Please take care, Indeedy. I mean, he's been on all game, of course, but that's the first time I've seen a close-up of him. I'm still trying to find out if there's any changes. Oh, no, it says a couple of changes here, but it doesn't say what they are. So, anyway, we will no doubt find out in the goodness of time. But here we go. So throw in to Leicester. Corey Smith is going off for Derby County. Kwaku Odwano. Come on, got to give me 10 out of 10 for trying there. Oh, dear. The Red Imp says, come on, Derby, come on, you got this. Not at the moment, they haven't, Red Imp. Not at the moment. Welcome along, though. Carton Coat, very fast like a panther. I'm not sure who you're referring to there. A couple of new people in the chat. Thank you for joining us there, both of you guys. If you haven't yet, please consider subscribing. And let's smash those likes. I know I keep saying it, but let's smash those likes. Other options are available to support the channel if you want to do a subscription, but I mean, that's entirely up to yourself. But we do ask for, say, the subscribes and the likes, which are free. They don't cost you anything. Red Imp, are England going to win the Euros? I actually think they are. We play Sweden, who didn't impress me last night. Apart from they had all those attempts, but it took them to the 92nd minute to get one in the back of the net, so they didn't impress me. Whoa, having a tussle here. Probably going to go the way of Derby, I feel, because it's a striker. Oh, he's not happy again, that same guy. He's mouthing off. Oh, I don't like that number 9 at Derby. He's got a big gob on him. But yeah. So I think if we get past Sweden, I think, it's ours to lose, basically. But, the chances are, will we play Germany or will we play France? Indeed, Hayden. Come on, Leicester. Indeed. Well said, sir. Well said. So, Derby have settled back into the game now after the goal. Having said that, they're coming forward again, Leicester. Can't decide who wants to take the ball, though. Playing it out to the far side. Trying a little 1-2, maybe. Into the box. Oh, trying to get it Daka. But the goalkeeper for Derby came out and actually collected it quite well. Red Imp says the number 9 for Derby is actually my brother. Well, you tell him to just calm it down a little bit, to calm it down. I must admit, this is the best friendly so far, the best pre-season so far. His gob takes after me. Well, I'm not saying anything. Can I just say, Red Imp, sorry you've got... Well, I'm not sorry you've gone down to third tier, just as much as you wouldn't be if we went down. I'm so glad that you are still here and that you haven't gone out of business. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. So I'm glad you survived. I mean, we went very, very close, Leicester a couple of times. What's happening with the takeover, Red Imp? I haven't heard anything for a while. Indeed, he's coming off. He's played 61 minutes, which is probably about right for him. Mendy is coming on. So no Chowdhury, surprisingly, but Mendy's coming on. I like Mendy. I like Chowdhury. Only one way to decide this. Fight. Who remembers that, Harry Hill? Turn on the song, What Does the Fox Say? And Leicester again make goal. Indeed. Hayden, Mendy or Chowdhury for you. James, welcome back, sir. Welcome back. It was the King Kelechi. You do. You have Liam Rosen now. And but Wayne, in fairness, he did what he could. He nearly kept you up. But like I say, has the takeover gone through? Are you safe now, or is that still to be decided? If it hasn't gone through, fingers crossed for you, because like I say, mate, I don't want to see any club go out of business. That said, it's a free kick to Derby at the moment. It was King Kelechi, James. A high ball into the box and out. That's going to be... Is that a goal kick? Yeah, that was it. Or is it? I think it might be a corner. I think they're asking for it. Yep, it's a corner. Thank you very much, Carlton. Very kind words, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you. If you're not subscribed, Carlton, click that subscribe button, and everybody please smash the likes. Derby hoofer in. Oh, it's a solid header out there from Soyuncu. Maybe we are just beginning to deal with corners. It's a high one up and under. that was definitely not going to be played around at the back from Yuri there. He put his laces through that. So it's Derby coming out from the back. Anyway, let's speak to my to our Derby correspondent to see what they think of the game. Indeed. Can't resist it. No, Leicester. 54 minutes gone, 1-0 up. Lovely ball for Derby. All right. It is a goal! They've equalised! Derby have equalised. Fair play to them. It was a good move. Whether they actually deserve it or not over the end of the game, that's another story. But that was a lovely move. On the outside of his boot as well, he must have got the shout, the Derby player. He left it, he crossed in, and he was just on the end of it. He had two Leicester players with him. Yeah, he judged into it. Out to number 4, good cross into number 4. So let's. I mean, the Derby fans apparently are going mad. Let's see if we can tune in and listen to the Derby fans celebrating the goal. we go. They're happy. They're happy. I won't even attempt to pronounce that name, but that was a good team goal. It hurts me to say it, but it's a good team goal. What, Carton? I don't know what you're saying. What to? Reading, yeah, we know you're a Derby fan. We know you're a Derby fan. Yes, as you said there, Hayden, FFS. Yeah, and yeah, it was nice. It was nice. It was nice. But 1-1. But we come forward now. There's a big hoof out there from the Derby goalkeeper. But has to get it back. Nicely done. Nicely done. Player coming up behind you, which I think he was given the shout. Plays it out wide here. And a get on outside boot from the Leicester player there. Anything you can do. Thomas, what can he do? Not a lot. He plays it back to Soyuncu. They're keeping possession here with some nice little passing. It shouldn't. Does it say? It doesn't say 0-1, does it? I think it says 1-1. Let me have a look if they've updated it. Yeah, it says 1-1. We forgot that Derby were here. Oh, bless them. Bless them. Yes, we won't mention the two Nottingham teams. So Luke Thomas getting. Oh yeah, he got bullied off that then. But thank you to everybody who has subscribed during this show. It really does mean a lot. Thank you very much. 15 likes. Let's try and get that up as well. 70 in the stream and 15 likes. Come on, guys. We can do better than this. And don't forget, coming up straight after this, well, maybe with a 10-minute break, depending how long they add on at the end, we have got the Preston game live as a watch along as well. Neat play from Luke Thomas. And then if you are following the Women's Euros, the final quarter-final today, 7:45 on this channel. It'll be a live watch along between... I've seen that many games. Who's playing tonight? France and the Netherlands. Oh, Reading, sit down, shut up. Yeah, it's. I do miss going to the ground. I really, really do. And I love a bit of banter. Oh, Leicester! He's shot and he's having another shot. Pratt now he's going to get around the back. He's headed out for the corner. That was a good effort there from Pratt. It was an excellent effort. I see, Derby, you've got the fans in, as you can see there. Somebody sat in the corner there going like, am I at the right ground? No. I love a bit of football banter. As long as obviously it doesn't go, too nasty. There's still too much racism, too much sexism, too much homophobism I don't think that's a word, but you know what I mean, within the game. Banter it's fun, it's what football's all about. But you've got to not make it personal. You've really not got to make it personal. And football's getting caught up with this wokeness, and I'm a very much an anti-woke person here. Because when we played Germany in the Euros, And there's a reporter on GMB the next morning saying how disrespectful it was we booed the German anthem. He wasn't a sports reporter. He knew nothing about it. And he was going on about what it reminds us of the war. But no, it doesn't. It reminds us of the fact that we beat them in 1966. And we hadn't beaten them ever since then in a competitive match. In the finals. Please give me strength. Give me strength. He did indeed, Hayden. He did indeed. Rest in peace, the boss. Corner comes in, headed straight out. Didn't get it past the first man. It's at Pratt, who thinks about taking the shot, but then leaves it and plays it back. Oh, it's gone all the way through. Not quite. Wasn't to be. To be or not to be? That is the question. Leicester coming forward again. Daka. Oh, I thought that had gone in then. I thought that had gone in. Wow. He's had a goal already pre-season. He's looking hungry for another one, which is excellent to see. Excellent to see. Let's just have a look what I can find here. Where are we? So substitution here for Derby. And it is 1-1 with coming up to the last 15 minutes. $8.80 in the chat. Please subscribe if you haven't and smash those likes. It really does help. Hayden, mate, this is just for you. Won't go on too long with that. Now, I love the time. I'm so glad I actually got the right version there. What was unlucky? I think it was the offside. You can't sing You'll Never Sing that because obviously Derby have been champions. It's always embarrassing when we actually end up singing that to a team that have actually won it. There we go. So 75 minutes, just coming from the top now. Leicester took the lead to correct it in that show. And somebody whose name I've got no chance to utilize the Derby, but Leicester coming forward. And there's the box with a shot, but straight at the goalkeeper, straight down his throat there, and no problem whatsoever in stopping that. The Derby, I'm going to have to say, give credit to Derby. Their goal was a well taken goal. We're having a singing competition here, I think, Hayden. No, I'm not going to sing it because it's a Derby song. You wouldn't expect me to, really, would you? Come on. Keep those subs and likes coming along, please, gentlemen. You've got 59 on the page. We've got 71. Please smash those likes. It helps us so much. Sit down. I tell you what, guys, we'll just take a seat in the corner show with it. The Red Imp versus Hayden show. Well, right. The goalkeeper really doing right. We didn't really. That is off. That is off. And Chowdhury is on. The defensive midfielders on. Not too sure about that. I don't know if Mendy and Chowdhury go together. I'm going to be honest with you. Here we come. Here we come. What do you think of the game so far, Derby? Can't resist. Can't resist. So Leicester now got the ball. Mendy out to the far side on the wing. Comes back. Mendy again. Thomas passes the ball out, then goes back to be able to receive it. Then it all comes back to Soyuncu in the centre defensive midfield position. And here we go again. We're going forward. Mendy. A good pass out. All kept in well, but unfortunately it was too high for Luke Thomas. So he kept it in, but he couldn't get it under control. I think sold him one a bit there, did Mendy, which is a shame because usually he's a good passer of the ball. He usually is a good passer of the ball. So don't forget, at 3 o'clock, just before, we'll be watching Preston versus Leicester. And then at 7:45 tonight, the final quarter-final, when Preston, what am I saying? When France take, it's a goal! It's a goal! I took my eyes off for a second there. And Daka do! Oh, let's have a look at this. Up and over. Yes. Oh, whoa. That was just so coolly taken. Well done, Patson Daka. Get in there. He's going to be on fire this season. He is going to be on fire. Look at that. Just took it down so nonchalantly. Waited. Goalkeeper committed under his body. And it is 2-1. To Leicester. And to you, Derby County fans.
Shut up in your face.
Yeah. No, you're not singing anymore, are you? No, I know you're not. I know you're not. I thought you were Red Imp. He's a Nottingham Forest fan. I think the Red Imp gave it away. I thought, although I did think for a moment maybe a Lincoln fan, because you with the Imp bit. But fair enough. Support your brother. I wouldn't expect anything less, mate. I wouldn't expect anything less. James Dunlop, such a composed finish, great first touch as well. It was this guy is going to be so good next season. Learning from Vardy, I think he's got quite a few tricks of his own as well, Jeff. I'm going to be honest with you about. I know what you're saying, I'm really looking forward. I mean, you know, in that show, you've got your two strikers on, and they both scored a goal. You can't ask for anything more, really. I'm not sure what happened. Oh, it's a free kick. It's a free. Is that number 9 again? I'll tell you what. Right? Oh no, it was number 14. Forest have been absolutely smashing it in the old transfer window. I noticed Jesse Lingard only signed for 1 year, though. Is that in case because he thinks he might be going down again? Just asking for a friend. Connor Holdrain off and Thompson on, and Thompson is off. Let's have a look. To me, this will be a really, really, really. When we look back and say it was a really good game. Derby have given us a game, no doubt about that. Fair play to them. Language, Red Imp, language. Inacho comes off. Callum Wright. Okay, now he's only coming on for 8 minutes, but let's see what he can do. He's got a few for the youngsters. Let's just see what he's made of. It's a good signing. I hope he does better for you because usually once he's actually got a signature, he's got a deal, then he doesn't necessarily carry on playing well. He usually plays for deals, but we'll see what. Oh, Callum White. Yeah, he handled that then. No worries. I just don't put them up if there's any swearing. I don't mind swearing, but we just keep it in the chat. We don't put those up. I swear like a trooper. I'm not going to lie. But we don't put them up. So 7 minutes to go. Will Leicester be hit by the curse of the last late goal again? You know it's possible with Leicester, but Derby give it away. Leicester playing themselves into trouble. Oof. That was a bit of a nasty challenge, but they got away with it. Yeah, I just hope he doesn't prove a bit of a prima donna for you, Red Imp. Leicester get the ball. They had a good back line there. Oh, Red Imp. I'm not putting that up.
Let's go screw some sheep!
You deserve that. I know you're Forest, but you're Derby. Brother plays for Derby, so. Deanne, yeah, it's 1-2. Welcome along to the chat. Yeah, mine, you did, and quite right there. Fulham made a lot of signings and was still relegated. However, Forest signing is pretty solid. I think they will stay up, and it hurts me to say that, but I think there's going to be worse sides than Forest in the Premier League next season. I think out of the three of them, I think it will be Forest that stay up. Fulham might just. I think Bournemouth will go down because I'm not a fan of Stock Park as the manager. I don't want them to go down because, you know, obviously I live down here and it's like a home game for me. But I do think Forest will stay up. Let's face it, you offer Forest 17th now, they're going to take it. They are going to take it. So if you haven't already, please do, like I say, subscribe to the channel. It's a great help. I know a lot of you have joined this show, and I really, really do appreciate it. 17 likes and 72 in the chat. Smash that likes button, guys. It really does help me with YouTube. And yeah, they're making a last sub, our Derby. Well, I bet you'll be singing that every other Saturday, won't you, Red Imp? Has there been protests? Yes, Callum Wright. Wow. What a shot from Tielemans. It fell to Callum Wright and he put it away. He put it away. Please don't shout out all the scores if you advance of everybody else, because it just spoils it. But 3-1. Callum Wright. Well done. Yeah, he's getting congratulations off Mendy there. I mean, let's just have a look at this. Came in. They lost. Oh, it was a bug. Straight to Tielemans. Tielemans took the shot. The goalkeeper parried it, but that's all he could do. And Callum Wright was on the far side. Good effort, left-footed from Tielemans. The goalkeeper got his hand to it, and then Callum Wright was there. It's all about being in the right position at the right time for Callum Wright. I know. But Derby, if you are watching this.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
The viewers have just gone down. I would imagine that's all the Derby fans leaving early. Oh, you got it. Hey, come on, it's banter. It's banter. Oh, dear. Job done for Leicester? Yeah, it is. There's 2 minutes to go, plus any sort of stoppage time, which I don't think will be that much, 1 or 2 minutes at the most. But 3-1 up at this point of the game. It is all over on that. I've actually got a reaction here. We were talking about Nottingham Forest staying up this season. Now we have got a reaction. There we go. No, it's with Hamza Chowdhury. Like you say, with Tielemans, he's not given up. He's not down tools at all, like a certain Algerian. And credit to him, but he just really does need to make his mind up. Making your mind up, you got to speed it up. So we are looking at Derby County 1, Leicester City 3. And we are literally coming into in the last minute. A long-range shot. Whoa. I think the goalkeeper had it covered. But Daka, why not, mate? When you 3-1 up in the last minute of the game, have a go. Have a go. But it was watched all the way wide, in fairness, by the Derby goalkeeper. We're coming up to the 90. Goal kick headed straight back to the goalkeeper for Derby there. And we're into the 91st minute. Leicester clear the ball, but only as far as Derby. 2 minutes. I did. There you go. You see, I said 2 minutes, didn't I? Derby County 1, Leicester City 3. Go on, we should all be singing this to the Derby fans. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. I tell you what. it's going to put the pressure on the team that in a few minutes that play Preston. And as soon as this game is over, guys, I'm going to be off ski and to go and water the plants, as they say, and I'll be back just before 3 for the Preston game. It'll be a separate feed, so there's a separate thing. I think I'll support Leicester for them against Preston. We're converting a Nottingham Forest fan slowly. Nice one, Redding. Leicester just passing it around the back. Oh no! Oh my God! Oh my God! What happened there? Oh, unbelievable, Jeff! Totally and utterly unbelievable.
Well, I don't believe it.
I mean, what was Iverson? That's 2 big mistakes I've seen Iverson make in the pre-seasons.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
It was so close. Yeah, in fairness, but that's it. It is all over. The whistle has gone, and even with it, there we go. Even with Iverson trying to throw it away at the end, got to go. Cheers for popping on, Redding. Thank you to everybody that watched. I'm not asking James. I'm trying to forget it. They've not shown the replay, so not too bad. Thanks, Chris. A good performance by Leicester. I hope for some the same against Preston, which I'll not be able to join as the boss needs this phone. Well, what can we say? What can we say? Right, let's first of all do this wrong. I'm going to go as well. Thank you so much if you've watched. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for listening. I appreciate all the support. Before I go, very quickly, one last time, like I say, press that subscribe button. And if you have subscribed, please smash those likes. I'm going to be back in about 5 minutes for the Preston game. Goodbye. I will see you back on a different stream, same channel, in about 5 minutes' time. Take care. Stay safe. See you then.
Thanks for watching Leicester Till I Die. This is Chris saying goodbye and see you next time.
Thanks for watching. These videos are tremendous. You better like them too, or I'll be back.
Cool. I'm out of here. Ooh, that's a wrap.